Of early voters, election officials are at work maintaining the integrity and safety of the vote, and tonight flagging some pockets of concern. In Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, the Elections Board says it received 2,500 voter registrations suspected of being fraudulent, many with handwriting and signatures that don't match those on file.
Many of these are duplicates, unverifiable and/or accurate addresses, an inaccurate driver's license or social security number verification.
While some of those reviewed are legitimate, at least 60% appear fraudulent.
At this point, it is believed that the fraudulent voter registrations are connected to a large-scale canvassing operations for voter registrations that date back to June.
The DA would not identify the groups doing the canvassing for the registrations.
So let's see what we
this
have
as election authorities are working to debunk disinformation. In Bucks County, Pennsylvania, authorities investigated this viral video about ballots, appearing to show somebody ripping up votes for Donald Trump. But the Elections Board says this video is fake. The envelope and materials depicted in this video are not the election specified law enforcement. Pennsylvania, a critical battleground state for both campaigns, with 19
probably for most voters, that's distressing because things like this are really to keep people from voting or to undermine confidence.
Meanwhile, Colorado authorities are investigating at least a dozen mail-in ballots that were and fraudulently filled accepted.
And this fraud was found and investigated quickly because of the ground tools they have here.
As agency directions, it's up to each state to safeguard election integrity.
There are
tens of thousands of polling sites and hundreds of thousands of election workers. There will be a hotly contested election. Lester?
All right, Tom, thank you.
Lester, this line winds around for blocks. Thousands gathering here to see Vice President Harris alongside pop superstar Beyonce here in her hometown. The campaign looking to get some high wattage help in the home stretch. Vice President Harris tonight, multiple sources tell NBC News, getting a boost from Beyonce, whose song Freedom has become the campaign's anthem. Less than 2 weeks till Election Day, Harris is making this unusual stop in reliably red Texas to highlight what her campaign calls ground zero of the nation's extreme abortion bans. Texas law makes no exceptions for rape or incest. Harris blames former President Trump, who's taken credit for the repeal of Roe v. Wade.
real harm has occurred in our country. A real suffering has occurred.
Tonight, she'll share the stage with women who have suffered the consequences of new restrictive state laws, including Lauren Miller of Dallas, who learned one of the perform to get care.
I'm not saying about that made-up scenario. This was my real life.
It comes 24 hours after a big rally in battleground Georgia, headlined by Bruce Steen. Actor and filmmaker Tyler Perry appealing to black voters to show up for him.
And realize is that in this Donald Trump dream,
former President Obama to men who polls show heavily favor Trump.
Some men who seem to think Trump's behavior is a sign of strength, that macho, I'm going to own these folks, I'm going to put them down. Look, I am here. That is not what real strength is. It never has been.
Harris honing in on her closing message.
It's either stewing his enemies list or me working for off my to-do.
With Obama in this dead heat race. Peter Alexander, NBC News, Houston.
After weeks away from school, today thousands of Western North Carolina students returned to the class.